the premise for On Strike for Christmas is something that I found really exciting. The execution of it is pretty great too, and I love Julia Duffy. So there are a lot of elements in this film that I found great. And I will say the one thing that I was really impressed with, without giving any spoilers, is the ultimate message. The message wasn't what I thought it would be, or at least not strictly. And I was quite pleased with that. I might explain that at the end with a spoiler warning, but there won't be any spoilers in this otherwise. So this film was originally released in 2010, directed by Robert Iscove and written by Jim Head, apparently based on the book by Sheila Roberts. And this stars Daphne Zuniga as our protagonist, Joy. Joy is your very stereotypical mother who is supposed to do everything. Her husband works very hard. She has two sons who are about going off to college age. She basically is expected to do absolutely everything in the run up to Christmas, and she's fed up of it, so she goes on strike. If nobody's going to help out with the Christmas preparations, why should she bother? And of course, her husband and her two sons kind of freak out at this. But then the press get wind of this, and other women, other mothers, other wives begin to start doing the same thing, and suddenly everything is just kind of spiraling a little out of control. Now, I will say, somebody may argue that everybody who goes on strike on this in this is a woman, which kind of suggests that the people who are forced to do everything at Christmas are all women, which is not true. There are a lot of men who take charge at Christmas. Personally, in my household, I do not take charge at Christmas because I'm not very good at it. So yes, you could argue that, but ultimately, I think it focuses on the fact that everybody has to pitch in. While on the forefront, it's saying that the women in this film are fed up of having to be in charge of everything. Ultimately, families should work together at Christmas to create the Christmas that they want. Now, it is quite funny seeing that, seeing the father and the sons initially kind of panic and worry about things and working out how they're going to do things, I thought was very effective. The film as a whole is really effective, but the character I like the most, apart from Joy, who I think is a pretty great protagonist, is actually Julia Duffy's character, Erna, who plays Joy's mother. And she can see things straight away that Joy can't. And as the film unravels, what she sees and how she perceives things becomes a lot more clear. And I really like that. And I just thought her character was, although her character is a supporting character, to me, she is pivotal at being kind of in charge of the way the narrative develops towards the end. And I really loved her. Ultimately, I just thought she was a fantastic character. Enjoyable film, unpredictable, wasn't sure where it was going to go. I think it's a fantastic concept. The execution of it is absolutely brilliant. Can I fault it? No, I can't. I think it's suitably comedic, but with some serious messages in there that pretty much anybody can benefit from. Not just at Christmas, but throughout the year. I think there are a lot of times when we all rely on somebody a bit too much, and this film can definitely make you reevaluate where your priorities are. Ultimately, though, On Strike for Christmas is just a lot of fun.